Good afternoon, students. I am Professor G.D. Padil, Assistant Professor, Department of Processing and Food Engineering, KKO College of Agriculture, Engineering and Technology, Nashik. So today we are going to study on sources of water and objects of treatment of water and treatment process. The surface means sources of water. Two types of water sources: surface water and subsurface waters. The including in surface water sources like lakes and streams, ponds, rivers, storage reservoirs. The first, lakes and streams. The natural lake represents a large body of water within a land with impervious bed, hence it may be used as a source of water supply scheme for nearby localities. The quantity of runoff that goes to the lake should be accurately determined, and it should be seen that at least equal to expected demand of locality. Then second, surface water source, ponds. The pond is a man-made body of standing water smaller than lake. These ponds are formed due to excessive digging of ground for the construction of roads, houses, etc., and they are filled up with water in rainy season. The quantity of water in pond is very small and contains many impurities. Third source of surface water is rivers. Since the dawn of civilization, the ancient man settled on the banks of river, drank river water, and had fish caught from river water and sailed down rivers to find out unknown lands. The large rivers constitute the principal source of water supply schemes for many cities. Some rivers are perennial while others are non-perennial. Then storage reservoirs means artificial lake formed by construction of dam across a valley is termed as a storage reservoir. Okay, so these are surface water sources. Then subsurface water sources including infiltration galleries, infiltration wells, springs, and wells. An infiltration gallery is a horizontal or nearly horizontal tunnel which is constructed through water bearing strata. It's sometimes referred to as horizontal well. Then, in order to collect large quantities of water, infiltration wells are sunk in a series in the banks of river. The wells are closed at the top side and open at the bottom side. Okay. Also, when groundwater appears at the surface for any reason, okay, that time springs are formed. That they serve as a source of water supply for small towns, especially near hills or bases of hills. Also, well is a important subsurface water source. It is defined as an artificial hole or pit made in the ground for the purpose of tapping water. The holes made for tapping oil are also known as wells, but in the general sense, a well indicates a source of water. Okay, so these are sources of waters. Okay, surface water and subsurface water. Okay, the next, objects of treatment of water. The, these are important objectives of treatment of water: to remove color, dissolve gases and murkiness of water, then to remove objectionable taste and odor from the water, also to kill the troublesome bacteria, also to estimate the corrosive and tuberculating properties of water, and last to make a water safe for drinking and domestic purposes, and also for various industrial purposes like brewing, dyeing and steam boilers. So these are objects of treatment of water. Then treatment process. The various treatment process used for making water as a drinking purpose, for domestic as well as for industrial purpose. So it is not essential that all this process will have to employed at all that places, but it depends upon the quality of raw water. Okay. The first treatment process, screening. It is used to exclude floating matter. Okay, first from at the initial stage, the important process screening that time exclude floating matter. This is accomplished just as the intake of the treatment process. Then next, treatment process aeration. So this process is employed where elements causing taste and odor have to be removed. Okay, means that time oxygen dissolve in water. Okay, so that time removing bad taste and odor. Also, Next process is plain sedimentation. In this process, suspended impurities like silt, clay, and sand, okay, are removed from water. Also, next treatment process is sedimentation with coagulants. That time fine suspended particles and some bacteria is removed from the water. Okay, I mean generally coagulant agents add in water. Okay, in that time fine suspended particles size increases. Okay, also these particles generally settle down at the bottom of the sedimentation tank. Okay, and also removing some bacteria. Okay, the next process is important in a treatment of water is filtration. So this process is employed to remove very fine particles and colloidal matter which may have escaped from sedimentation process. Okay, means not removing from sedimentation process. Okay, so that time these fine particles and colloidal matter removed by using filtration. Okay, and next process is disinfection to render water safe against disease producing bacteria. Okay, the general disinfection process, the chlorine add in water. Okay, chlorinations to kill the bacteria and various viruses. Okay, and water render safe against disease producing bacteria. Okay, then other process also used in specific cases only. Removing hardness if it is beyond permissible limits, also removing color, taste, or odor if any, also removing iron and manganese if present, also maintaining fluorides between 1 to 1.5 ppm by adding if any deficiency and removing if any excess. Okay, so these are various treatment processes. Okay, thank you students.